fraternity. And I became vice president. So my poor father spent most of his life being half proud of me. But anyway, so it was a lot of fun, you know, being in this fraternity. I remember once when we went to the national convention, the organizers met me at the door, walked me to the table. There was half a glass of water and a bowl of ice. And then the second they found out I was Palestinian, they sat me down and immediately erected a wall around me. but I didn't want any self-respect in Palestine would do. I picked up the ice and started lobbing it over the wall. That was a lot of fun. But growing up in the States with a very Palestinian family was also that's a lot of fun as well. My mother speaks good English, but has a lot of trouble with big words. So I remember once she was going to Lebanon for a trip, and she was randomly selected at the airport for a security check. You know, so the TSA agent pulls her aside and he's asking her questions, you know, the normal questions, and she's answering fine. And then he asked my mom, "Do you have any firearms?" Now my mom looked at him with this blank stare. She had no idea what firearms were. You know, luckily the TSA agent figured that out. He looked back at me and said, "Do you have any guns?" My mom looked him dead in the eye and said, "Yes, I do." There was a little bit of horror on everybody's face at this point. You know, and the TSA agent said, "Man, do you have any guns?" I said, "Yes, I bought 5 this morning. I bring them every plane trip. What's wrong with you?" And so at this point, security agents were starting to swarm. This visions of one talking bear going through my head. I don't know what's going to happen. The security agent looks at my mom again and he says, "Listen, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you have any guns?" Mom goes, "Oh God, no, I thought you said guns." So it's this error for kids to pluralize everything, you know, almost got us again. Anyway, my father was also a trip. I remember I was in high school one time. I came home from a football match. It looked like I played football. I did that too. We came home from a football match. It was muddy because it was raining, so you know, I took off my clothes, threw them in the laundry room. Went to my room, my mom shows up about 10 minutes later, holding my room. "What is this?" "It's my underwear, Mom." "No, what is this?" Pointing to a hole in my underwear. "It's a hole in my underwear, Mom. It's old underwear." "I don't believe you." Storms off. This point, I knew it was coming. Right on cue, my father, crap. So I go out. My dad's sitting in the living room, sitting at the dining room table. My underwear's spread out in front of him on the table. And he's looking at it going, "What is this?" "Come on, Dad. I mean, it's old underwear. We've had old underwear that's had holes in it before." He said, "No. Pure." Well, see the defiance right there. It's complete. And so I was like, "Okay, fine." He's like, "What happened to your underwear?" "It's old. It got a hole in it, Dad." 4 hours of this, constantly, the whole way through. Finally, I got frustrated. I was like, "Dad, what do you think happened to me?" So my dad looks at me and goes, "I think you had sex." I thought he was brilliantly playing 4 hours ago by my dad. I was like, "Well done, Dad." But I realized it was serious. And so you know, the next 4 hours were spent with my dad just like, "Did you have the sex?" He's like, "No, I did not. I did not have the sex." And so after about 8 hours of this, I was tired. I had to pee. The final episode of Dawson's Creek was on. I wanted to go watch it. And the whole thing, so I'm talking to somebody. I said, "Fine, Dad. I had the sex. Whatever." So he sent me to my room. We've never discussed it again to this day.